Ham.
Do 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 do.
Swat.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Ham.
What's going on YouTube? EarthP0w3R here with,
Gorby.
and we've got Booster Brawl for you today.
Yeah. So the format, I guess it is kind of its own format, was revealed at the Winter Championship this past November. And essentially what it is, what is it? 10 packs?
8.
8 packs. 8 packs, and I mean, you'll see how we lay everything out. I'm just shuffling everything up right now.
Yeah, we opened up 8 packs, 4 packs each, and basically just shuffle them together, create a community deck, and you play this really interesting format that they revealed, like Gorby said, at the championship. So all the rules for that I think are online. I think they made a blog post about it, so you guys can definitely go check that out if you're interested in the rulings. I think we actually might have missed a ruling or two here.
Yeah.
But you'll see how we laid out shields for each other, and then 5 face-up cards go into what they call the
veil.
The veil, that's right. And then you set the community deck on the other side, and we eventually have a community graveyard as well, discard pile. And the way this works is the first person to go actually does draw a card.
They do draw.
They do.
Okay.
So that's where we screwed up. We thought that maybe that would give too much advantage to somebody, but the current rule is that you draw a card. Yeah. So we're both on equal footing. But you take one card from the veil and draw one card every turn, and you just play the game like a normal game of Kaijudo.
So I'd never done this before, so you'll see me make a couple small mistakes here, drawing before I get the card out of the veil and that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really weird to think about.
But it's a lot of fun, and you can play it with any 8 packs. That's the glory of this thing.
Or just any amount of cards, for real.
Yeah, I mean, we've done it. We basically took the entire cube and just stacked it up and played Booster Brawl with it.
Booster Brawl.
It was completely psychotic. Crystal Memory for Cassiopeia Starborn.
Right.
Carl didn't even know what to get and just grabbed the cast. Blatant interference.
300 cards to search there, and I wasn't about to do that.
No.
But here we are. When the veil is when it's all picked, when everybody's picked all 5 cards, once that last card is picked, once the 5th card is picked, you draw your card for the turn, and then the top 5 cards go back down into the veil again. Yeah. And you can't deck out in this format either. Once the deck has been completely used, once you draw the last card, you shuffle the discard pile back as a new deck.
So you could eventually deck out, but it takes a long time.
Right, and hopefully before...
Actually is impossible.
It was funny at the championship, too. You'll hear them say that it's supposed to be a pretty quick format, how you can normally finish games in half the time you finish a normal Kaijudo game.
Nope.
And that's not the case. Some of these games take even longer.
This match took us 40 minutes. You're watching this at, double time?
Double time, yeah. So it's just... I think there might be a couple flaws. And they said they're still working on it, too, and that's the reason they gave it to us at Champs, was to test it and find some kinks and stuff like that. Just find anything that they may not have seen.
Yeah.
And in other news, I summoned a Hyderbot crab.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you'll notice it's a lot of it's all random stuff too. Like you said, there's 5 packs, and I think at the end of this, or 8 packs, and at the end of this, what the players are supposed to do with it, it's a way to get a lot of product really quick. And then once the 2 players finish their match, the winner gets first pick of whatever cards out of the deck. Mm-hmm. So ideally, when the Booster Brawl product does come out, 2 players who want to get into the game or may already be in the game can split the cost, play with the packs and play with the new promos, and then pick everything out one at a time that they want because they split the cost. The winner starts, gets first pick, and then back and forth until both players have picked everything that they want, and then they give the rest to a new player. That's the idea.
Unfortunately, our product wasn't exactly great.
No.
I think the only 2 hollows we had were Bestial Rage Tetsuran and Big Hissy.
Yes.
And the rest of it was just kind of butt. I didn't even get a Stampeding Longhorn. No. And I really want them.
You got a Hyderbot crab.
I did get a Hyderbot crab.
And there's a Featherfin in there somewhere.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's just not particular. But it's a lot of fun. It's a really fun format.
Yeah.
It's super unpredictable. and it rewards good forethought.
Yeah.
Being able to just, because you can look at the veil and sort of plan out how you want your progression to go. Of course, if your opponent is competent, they're probably thinking about the same stuff. But it's really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed our match.
And it helps too to like pay attention to what they're picking. Like I know CVH at the championships wound up picking a card that would let him or he used a card, I think the Deep Mind Probe or whatever, and to look at the top three, take one, put another one on the bottom and another one on the top. So he put a bad card on the top because he knew his opponent was going to draw it, and then he attacked with a Flame Spitter, which drew him a card the next turn. So he drew him a card that turn. So he drew the card that he would have wanted was at the bottom, and he drew the bad card. So it's just bad forethought and all that. You gotta constantly remember that you're playing with a community deck and a community graveyard. So all those spells, that work for you work for your opponent too. So it makes for an interesting format.
But expect to see more of this, I think. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Carl and I just so happened to have like $15 each that we could just buy 4 packs each and do a booster brawl for funsies. Meanwhile, Bestial Rage is dying to Axos the Avenger.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. That was kind of my win condition.
Oh, the courts.
Yeah. Quartzes are real. I think you have, Cinder Moss and the Water Fire one down
Water
there.
Fire, whoever that is, yeah.
I was actually looking at the art. The light dark one is sweet. It's like a gigantic spider made out of crystals.
I know that Water Fire one was a Japanese DM card that I had. I don't know what it's called, but I love seeing the art come back.
Yeah. Got Jet Thrust Starter. So everything on my board can attack right now except for the quartz I just summoned.
Yep.
And let's see, Carl has no blockers or one blocker?
I have the one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to immediately block and then just hope that I can live.
And
that's not the case.
Nope.
So Bestial Rage putting in that work.
Yeah, double breakers are super scary in a format like this.
Yeah, especially when there's no reliable removal or anything like that.
Yeah. I think we only had 3 blasts total out of these 8 packs.
We actually had a couple. We had I think Return to the Soils in there somewhere.
True.
We have 2 Repulse and Ice Blades. So there's a handful. And there might be more than that. So
I only remember the 4.
I'm sure we'll see eventually. Oh, Containment Field.
Oh, true.
And Toxic Fog. What do you know? All right, calm down.
There we go. Hey, all I'm saying is they're not particularly reliable. So, early aggression can be kind of rewarded sometimes.
Oh, yeah, very much so. Especially since, because,
Carl,
the unpredictability of it is just because, again, we didn't know that rule that you could draw. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the unpredictability of it, you don't know what you're going to draw, or if you're going to draw, it answers 2 progressions. So just going in randomly, your opponent might just not be able to summon anything until turn 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Especially if you're picking all the 2 and 3 drops before they can when the veil gets replenished.
Mm-hmm.
So. And then, of course, you've got the mana. You're almost always playing with 5 colors of mana. So makes for an interesting... It's almost like sealed play.
Almost, yeah. But the thing about it is, you have to remember everything that you've seen because the idea is that you don't know what's going into these decks.
Yeah.
So I took the Moon Howler tribe, and we were playing with 2 packs of Evo Fury. It's okay, maybe I can hit a Sabertooth because we didn't see one. We only went through half the deck.
Yeah.
If I could hit a Sabertooth, I could just start doing crazy stuff. But
and take note, it's a lot more fun when you don't look at the deck beforehand. We saw Big Hissy last game, and we know that it's live thanks to the Jet Throw starters. But I'd only seen 1 Jet Throw starter, and that almost comes back to bite me here in the end.
Almost.
But so we know Big Hissy's a big deal, and it's got Evo Bait. We've seen a lot of Cyberlord evolutions with Gurgle 2.0 and the other one, Axum, yeah. And then, of course, Bestial Rage being the kill card in this. So, ideally, the player who comes into that should have a pretty supreme advantage.
Yeah, ideally.
But your field's looking pretty good right now. That Twilight Commander is about to cause some problems.
Yeah, Twilight Commander was really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed playing that. Is that a Wavebreaker tribe?
It is the bug thing, the bug water thing. Squall something.
Squall darter.
Squall darter.
Squall.
Hope you guys enjoyed the intro. We'll be using that more.
I dropped Featherfin here.
That comes a pain in the ass. Anything, I mean...
Oh.
Drillstorm.
So, yeah, Drillstorm was a colossal pain in the butt.
Yeah, especially since it just cleared 2 creatures.
Super relevant. But Twilight Commander lets me untap my Prism Blade Enforcer. Again, because, we only saw like half the deck. So
right.
There could be a Halon in there as well that could just kind of lock the game up for me if I get into it.
And the reason Gorby didn't go in there, for you guys who might question that, is that Gorby could ideally go for game next turn.
Yep. If
I can't deal with the Prism Blade or the Twilight.
Right.
So, or get a blocker.
And that Drillstorm.
Yeah, it was
that kind of... It's weird to think about it, but like that was honestly kind of like the biggest turning point in the game for me. Because you'll see it just doesn't exactly go well from here.
Yeah, luckily I get the another quartz, so playing a lot of quartz in this, because we did open 2 packs of Shattered. But got double quartz or 1 quartz, and was able to go with Squall Darter to bounce with the Twilight Commander, as it were. So things working out.
I'm just trying to get set up now. That is Lars, I believe, down there.
Yes.
And I'm looking for a spell. If I can cast any spell, Carl has no blockers on the field right now. Cast any spell, Lars becomes a double breaker, and then I can hopefully end the game.
Yeah, go nuts.
But
I do have a fast attacker. So
fast attacker with 3 additional.
Barring the repulse here, I should hopefully have game.
And there
it's not there. So.
Yeah, because I had the spell in hand, if I remember correctly. I had the spell in hand, I was just going to go for it.
Yeah, we had a lot of spells.
Yeah.
So.
I actually think it was like a Tracer Rounds or something crazy.
Cute.
But Tracer Rounds, of course, being nuts and limited.
Yeah, as we've come to find out. And stay on the lookout for more cube vids, where we just finished our cube, and we've done it a couple times now.
Yeah.
And it's looking good.
A lot of multi-civs. I think it still needs a little bit of work.
Yeah, there are a lot of multi-civs.
I think we might need to clean it up a little bit, but
we just need more sleeves.
Yeah, basically. Over Gersten, maybe use the Kaijudo sleeves, but no.
Had to get them all away.
Sleeves! Legionnaire Lizard!
Shout out to you, Steve Silverman, if you're still lurching in the depths somewhere.
Lurching? Oh god.
Lurking.
That's the word.
Also lurching.
I take the Toolbot.
Because 2 drops are sweet.
Yeah.
And then you opt against it.
Because I keep forgetting that we were playing that we weren't drawing.
Yeah.
So now Carl has the freaking Toolbot that I really wanted. But nope.
I couldn't just let you have the 2 drop.
I mean, you could have. You chose not to.
You're right. It's unnecessary. Hey, look, Heliosphere. That's cool stuff.
Best card in the set.
Right? And Waybreaker. So
now Toolbot's not doing nothing, Jack.
Yeah. Calm down about your Toolbot.
I got your Toolbot.
Got your Toolbot right here. You get your Toolbot Wednesday.
Yeah. I think I've had Gatling Skyterror all 3 games. Just putting that out there. But I've got all 5 colors unlocked in my mana now.
Beasto didn't even make an appearance last game.
Last game, no. But spoilers.
He does this game.
Yep. He makes a pretty damn good appearance, if I do say so.
Yeah. It got pretty intense towards the end of this. So you guys better strap in. It's gonna get intense.
Yeah.
Strap in. Is that future all?
Nexen's back.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Probably my favorite character on that show.
Yeah.
He's so great.
Water tastes like butt.
Butt water.
Butt water.
Oh, and I had the Reef Prince Urgle.
I mean, tasteless water. Tell me it doesn't taste like just someone sat in it for like an hour or 2.
Are you sick?
No.
I see spit on this cup.
Is there spit on that cup? Well, just don't drink from that fucking side.
I'm not gonna... If I catch diabetes from you, I'll swear to God.
Come on, man. Is that not gross? That's unnecessary. It honestly tastes like someone sat in that water and just kind of sat in it.
Yeah, it tastes like bath water.
For 2 or 3, right? Like someone's been bathing in this. It's just fresh ass.
I kind of wish I had been able to do something with Reef Prince, or not Reef Prince, Urgle 2.0. Oh, and Snake, what's it?
I think I actually played 2.0 in this one.
Ghost
At some point, someone does.
Yeah. Ghost Bite takes out my something or other Wadebreaker tribe.
So shout outs for more blasts.
Yeah. Carl, all the blasts, Machodo.
Yeah, they kind of saved me a lot this game.
But actually... Oh, and Bestial Rage is down now. Carl is fixing his butt water situation. I dropped the Jade Monitor and the Jet Thrust Starter. I'm just looking to break apart these shields, and there is the Repulse. Taps my Jade Monitor.
Thank
so unfortunately my
God.
field dies, and he now has another shield.
Yeah. Which I needed.
Yeah.
So.
I am at 7 mana currently. And something cool happens. You'll see it. No, he can't wipe my entire board, I don't think.
No, I can't get rid of the Jade Monitor, I don't think.
No, and that's
An EarthP0w3R.
Yeah, Aeropica. That's a pain in the ass.
Blockers that can swing.
And then he breaks the shield.
Yeah.
I basically just needed Carl to not have...
A blast.
Oh god, I just drop everything.
Blatantly cheating.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting format, and you'll notice this, like you always have a hand. It's weird, because you're always drawing 2 cards a turn, so, like, there's always options.
Yeah.
You're never just top decking, which makes it interesting and fun.
Yeah. Smolderhorn being kind of relevant. I kill the thingamajig.
But Bestial Rage, still living.
Yep. But the good news is Carl can't break all my shields right now.
Right. So I just I grab the blocker from the Veil and just start setting up defenses. I just can't let him get through with his board.
Because I think right now I'm sitting on the Jet Thrust Starter
Probably.
in hand. Yeah, I need blade barriers. So now I'm just kind of like extra bone.
Yep.
He doubles. I have my own Repulse.
Oof.
Gotta tap that thing. Hoping he'll swing in with Aeropica, because I'm sitting on the Jet Thrust right now and I'm getting ready to make Big Hissy. I was hoping he would swing with the Aeropica.
Yeah, Big Hissy's a pain in the
And
ass.
Big Hissy comes down.
Yep. And I've got the one blocker, so there's just
Yeah.
no way that I'm not gonna let that go. So
Yeah.
go
So I just
block
break.
Pico.
I should have probably broken his last shield there.
Probably, yeah.
Because there's still a couple. I think there's 1 or 2 fast daggers left. I know Red Scale Draken's somewhere in there.
And the
And Carl being out of blockers.
and the second Jet Thrust too. There are 2.
I already played one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, there you go. They're all gone.
Yeah. So there's a Red Scale Draken in there somewhere. But, yeah. Carl being out of blockers. If I had just broken the last shield. Of course, I'm banking on a blast regardless. Well, no, because he couldn't have broken all my shields unless he had the other one.
Right.
So.
I mean, I did have the removal though for the Stonosaur, so
Yeah.
with Axos.
Yeah.
So just banish that, and then thanks to the J Monitor still being tapped next to Blade Barrier, I'm able to go over the Big Hissy and still break a shield. So setting myself up for game next turn and barring anything ridiculous in shields, which I don't think
Yeah.
is much left at this point.
I think like there's an Ice Blades left as far as blast goes.
Gotcha.
And maybe what you call it? Containment?
Containment's in my mana actually.
Oh, okay, there it is. I thought there were 2 of those maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
know.
There's 2 repulse. I know that
Yeah,
for sure.
there were definitely 2 repulse. There's Urgle 2.0.
But just trying to figure out a way to live here in the end. You do have Blade Barrier, so I mean that can no, it can't even block Bestial. It'll
Nope.
still break the extra shield.
Yeah.
So I think this might be it. If I'm not mistaken, I grab Lars.
Right.
I'm sad that I can't grab Hydrobot Crab now. And hey, look, more blockers and Lars.
Yeah.
Oh, Lars.
Gotta have a blast.
Swordhorn. Oh, it's Toxic Fog. Suck it.
Yep, there it is.
And that is the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be trying to get some more of these too. Like Gorby was saying, we do have the queue put together, and we'll try to get like queue booster brawl matches, and
That's always fun.
regular queue matches as well. So, stay on the lookout for those. And we've even got a couple more narrated matches coming at you.
Yeah.
So, stay
That'll
on the
be
lookout
fun.
for those too. And hopefully, guys, we'll see you next time. Peach. Oh, the pigs. I forgot about the pigs.
Oh, okay. I guess, I mean, you could have just cut it off.
Yeah, whatever. I grabbed Beastie Rage, so suck it, Gorby.
Yeah, I grabbed Bestial Rage.
Yeah,
He
you did.
grabs Bestial Rage. I grab Featherfin. And then I think I take Big Hissing and Axos, and then we're done.
I take Hyderbrock Crab, and that's the game. So we'll
Yep.
see you guys next time.
Now we'll see you next time.
No, we won't.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe. Hopefully we will.
See you guys.
In true Earth Power fashion.